Yo, what is going on, guys? XpertFusion here, and today I wanted to talk about Call of Duty 2020 and this recent information coming from the Chinese leaker named Victor over on Twitter. Very reliable leaker, so I think his information is definitely something that we could potentially believe. Obviously, it's not 100% confirmed what he's saying, but there's been a lot of concern over some of his recent tweets where people have been asking him about more COD 2020 news, and he straight up says COD 2020 is bad. I don't want to say more information. The only thing you can expect is zombies. So remember, this is a translation, therefore some of the words may not sound the same as what he's actually meaning. That's very possible. And a lot of people were freaking out over this. They're thinking, oh my god, the game's going to be absolutely shit because this guy who's a leaker says it's bad, even though personally a lot of the information we've been hearing has been sounding pretty good. Even Exclusive Ace, his sources were saying the game's in a pretty good state. But to me, I don't think what he is saying here, and I think a lot of people are misinterpreting it, obviously because it's a translation, it's hard to tell what he actually means. A lot of people are misinterpreting it. I don't think he's saying the game is in a bad state or it looks terrible or whatever. I think he's just personally not interested in it for personal reasons. Like, there's something about it that he just does not like. And if you look at previous tweets, you can kind of understand what he means. So he says the only thing you can expect is zombies, meaning from him. That's the only thing he's going to talk about because it's the only thing he cares about in this game. He does not care for the campaign or the multiplayer. You might be asking, oh, maybe he thinks the campaign and multiplayer are going to be really bad and the zombies mode is going to be the only good thing this year, which personally, I am more of a zombies guy, to be honest, when it comes to these games. So I would be slightly okay with that, but I still want a great campaign and multiplayer experience. So I'm still a little bit worried about what the hell's going on here. You know, why is he saying this is a shitty game or whatever? Why is he saying it's bad? But you have to look at his other things. Now, he does say here that I said before that I will not release the information of COD 2020. At present, I only know that the zombie mode he means, has great innovation and the other information will not be leaked. So I don't know why he's refusing to leak it, just because he doesn't like it. I guess that's something about him, I don't know. But he seems to say he's only going to talk about zombies, he's only going to leak zombies, and I think that's because he's only really interested in zombies. And you might be wondering, why is that? Why does he not care about the campaign or the multiplayer? And he says it's bad, so you assume that's why he doesn't like it. But you have to look a little bit deeper into it and you can see what he means. So about a month ago, this was a while ago, he said, "This account will not tell me about the new work of COD in the future." So I don't know, I guess he just means COD after. He maybe the source he has will not give him any more leaks or whatever. But then he says, "As a Chinese person, I was a little disappointed to see the content of COD 2020 campaign. The gameplay of MP is the same as MW." So to me, this sounds like there's gonna be some maybe offensive stuff in the campaign that might not make Chinese look good. I don't know. That's what I'm getting from this, because he says as a Chinese person. I don't think he'd say that if it wasn't something that made him offended or whatever. I don't think that means the campaign's going to be bad. I just think maybe certain people won't like it because it might be a little bit offensive to them. So if you're worried about campaign because of it, because of what he said, I don't think he was trying to say it's going to be bad. I think he was trying to say he's just not interested because it's bad to him, because it's offensive to him in whatever way. And then he says the gameplay of MP is the same as Modern Warfare, which I think by that he kind of just means it's going to have a lot of similar modes, it's going to have that similar feel that Modern Warfare has, but I don't think it's going to play the same to any extent, especially based on those recent Exclusive Ace leaks, which those Exclusive Ace leaks are real. They have to be. Activision made him took that down. He saw gameplay too. You know, Exclusive Ace would not lie about that, so I completely believe everything Exclusive Ace was saying. I don't think there's any sense of lying in what he was saying, and I don't think there's any lying in what Victor's saying. I just think we're misinterpreting what he's saying, and I think people need to kind of understand that. I am really excited how he's talking a lot about zombies and he's saying he's really excited for it, but what he's saying about the other modes, I don't think he's saying it's going to be absolutely trash. I think he's simply saying he's not interested in it, and he said that he has no interest in COD 2020. He just doesn't. He doesn't care much, and that's why he's not leaking it much, so we can't really rely on him for leaks anymore because he just doesn't really care anymore. And that could be because he's offended by the campaign, or maybe there's something in the multiplayer that's a little bit offensive. I don't know what that could be. I don't know exactly what that would entail. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, obviously, but I just wanted to make this quick video just letting you guys know to calm the hell down, because people are freaking out saying this guy is saying this game's gonna be bad. It must be bad. I think it's a terrible way to go about your life. Don't believe what everyone says and just say they're automatically, because it's opinions too, right? What if what he's saying, him saying it's bad, what if it was an actual thing, like actual gameplay related thing? Maybe it's just his personal opinion, you know, you never know. You can't just assume it's gonna be bad for everyone, because good and bad is subjective, right? You can't say objectively this game is bad, objectively this game is good. There's really no way to do that. You can make objective points here and there, say like, oh, this game has this game has that, but you can't objectively say it's bad or good. So it's just up to your opinion, right? He might think Call of Duty Modern Warfare is really bad, but other people might think it's really good. You know what I mean? You can't just assume that it's going to be terrible for everyone. You're going to hate it because this guy says it's bad. That just doesn't make any sense to me. To me, I need to play it for myself. Hell, we haven't even gotten gameplay yet. We haven't even gotten an official announcement yet. So I think we need to wait. I do think it's coming sooner than we think, probably sometime in July or latest early August. It will not be past August. If it is past August, I'm just going to go with the idea that the game is going to be delayed until like March of next year or something, because there's no goddamn way they will be able to release it by December. I'm still standing by a December release date. Trust me, December 11th is the day I'm going with. It's a Friday. It makes the most sense to me, before Christmas, but also late enough to the point where they can actually delay it a little bit, and that this long wait time for the reveal would actually kind of make sense if that was the case. So I'm really excited. Hopefully you guys are too. I will definitely be covering all that information here on this channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.